Hi y'all, it's Mary once again, and we are at long last at the urn and the final puzzle, so let's get to it.
By the Maker. It's the urn of sacred ashes. That's it. That's really it.
Alright, so we got an altar here. Let's read it. This altar is little more than a dusty stone slab. You can make out an inscription carved into its face. Cast off the trappings of worldly life and cloak yourself in the goodness of spirit. King and slave, lord and beggar, be born anew in the Maker's sight. So there's an option here to remove equipment, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Nudie time. Well, almost anyway.
You have been through the trials of the gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
I think the worst thing about their underwear is how dirty it always looks.
I never dreamed I would ever lay my eyes on the urn of sacred ashes. I have no words to express.
I didn't think anyone could succeed in finding Andraste's final resting place. But here she is.
I could not have asked for a greater honor than to be here. I will never forget this feeling.
Take a pinch of the ashes. Leave the urn alone. And we got to level up from Wynn. So there's actually a reason that I chose these three companions, which you can tell from their reaction. These are the three that are most happy to be here. Since I'm not planning to dishonor the urn, I just want to actually get the urn's magic and use it on the dude, the Arl, to save his life. If I had brought Morrigan, for example, or Sten, they would be really contemptuous of me doing this. So I like to bring the people who are actually appreciative of my actions and not disdainful of them. Which is kind of a shame because Morrigan is kind of interesting to have around, but just don't like all the disapproval, man. Alright, so we got the urn. We're going to show it around. Use it to heal people. Dragon's still there. Hey, what do you know about that, cultist? They didn't smell your blood on me, and it didn't come to kill me because of it. Turns out that dragon doesn't care about your blood. Oh, there was one thing about the statue of Andraste that was right next to the ashes. I probably should have pointed this out at the time, but it had like flames coming out of one of its hands. That's interesting because the Tevinters thought of Andraste as just a mage, that she was not divinely led or anything like that. She's just a really powerful mage. Whereas the Andrastians sort of... I don't know that the Andrastians disagree that she's a mage. I think that they don't believe she was a mage because they really downplay mages and make them seem like they're evil and stuff. Anyway, here we are with Genetivi. We'll show them what we got.
Welcome back. You were gone for quite some time. Well, did you find it?
Show Genetivi the pouch of ashes.
Is that? there's some dust on. No, that's not dust. Oh, Maker, I'm not worthy to look upon. What was it like, coming to the urn, I mean?
Nothing has touched me quite so deeply.
You are a very fortunate person. And so am I. Perhaps my research will not seem so much like blasphemy to the Chantry now. We must organize an expedition. There is so much history here, it must be studied. And pilgrims should be allowed to come to the urn.
Yes, the urn of sacred ashes must be shared with the world.
Ha! Let's hope there's a lot of Andraste to go around.
I must return home. I have much to do. If you ever find yourself in Denerim, please visit me. I am not a rich man, but I have a small collection of interesting artifacts, and I do owe you a reward for coming to my rescue. I hope to see you soon, my friend.
All right. Okay, so my first stop is, let me think, where did I want to go? Oh, okay, so one of the things that happened in the temple is that I got a bunch of dragon parts, essentially, and those can be used to make armor for me. I can't make it myself, but I can bring them to a guy, basically. So just to make sure, I am going to save right quick, because last time I was here, and yes, I did try to record this episode earlier, and I crashed right as I left, so hopefully that won't happen again. We're first going to go to Soldier's Peak. Okay.
You're awake. Did you feel it too? It was like the archdemons saw us. Saw us! What does that mean? I think... Wait. Did you hear that?
Quickly! Begin the onslaught!
Alright, let me just see where people's health is at. Mostly seem to be okay.
As you say, is begun. I am your death!
I suppose violence is a sometimes.
There's no glory in bloodshed!
Make sure nobody's low on health. Oh, it's over.
I guess it's like Duncan once said. We can sense them, and they can sense us. We'd best be more careful from now on. This camp isn't safe any longer.
What will they send next? Darkspawn tax collectors?
Fortification should be built around the camp.
Yeah, can't get a bloody night's rest.
How unnerving.
It will be more difficult to sleep here now.
What, no trap? No ambush? Huh. Some assassins.
So, let us move on.
Alright. We actually are getting pretty close to endgame here. I need to make sure that I got all my companions' relationship stuff worked out. But before that, this isn't the real camp. This is the staged camp for actually having that fight. So we're going to move out from here.
It is begun.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
And we're going to Soldier's Peak, like we were supposed to. See, I could have gone straight to Redcliffe and saved the Arl, but no, I got to be selfish and go to town first. It's not my fault you don't have any leather crafters that can make dragon armor in Redcliffe. Alright, so I'm going to sell some stuff. Is he a vendor? He is.
What can I do for you, Warden? Certainly.
Because I probably am pretty full. Yeah, I figured I would be. So, sorry for the... housekeeping that you guys have to witness, but this is annoying. And it's I couldn't do this off camera because I had to show you guys the nightmare that happened. So We're just going to do some stuff right quick. Get rid of some stuff. That might be helpful to keep. We don't need bolts because nobody has a crossbow. Oh, and Tiva leather boots. I know who gets those. Alright. The rest of this we're keeping for now. We're going to go into town.
Very well.
We're going to get someone to make me some dragon armor. Ah, of course. Hashtag of course. Oh, it's just this guy. I don't care about you, man. He sure does get around, though. You know, I don't remember if we met Alistair's sister yet, but I think we must have. Yeah, he's not talking about her, so we've already met her. Okay, first we're going to hear the ambient dialogue, my favorite part.
Do you miss the cloister much? I heard you were quite happy there.
Yes, I was generally. It was peaceful and it gave me a new start. No one knew who I was, but sometimes I am glad I am away and back on the road. There were bothersome things about the place. Well, bothersome people. Some of the brothers and sisters would talk to you like the chant they spoke was more pleasing to the Maker. Oh, I hated the way they talked down at me. So sometimes I forget the words to the chant, or say them wrong. But so what? The Maker looks into your heart, no? So it doesn't matter what your lips say, as long as your heart is true.
I think you're missing the point, my dear. The chantry believes the chant of light should be spread around the world. You cannot spread it if those that are speaking the chant are speaking it incorrectly.
But I came to the Maker before I had even heard all of the chants. The Maker speaks to people. They just don't know how to listen. It is all a power game, I think. If they convince others they know more, then they must be respected.
Child, it is precisely this kind of talk that made them wary of you. Opinions that differ from your own are always threatening.
Yep. You hit the nail on the head, Win. All right.
Welcome back. You looking for fine armor?
Can Wade make something with these Drake scales?
No. No, he can't. Did I hear right? You are a woman. You have Drake scales?
I do right here.
Look at this, Heron. It's real. Some never see a single scale in their lives. I must make this. Tell the customer, is it? I'll drop everything to work on this immediately.
Are you sure you can make quality armor with this?
I'd stake my life on it, friend. Where is your humility when we really need it?
I'll pay 10 sovereigns extra. Make it good and quickly.
Excellent. You won't regret it. Think of the possibilities, Heron. Think of it. I'm trying to stop.
Okay. So that's that. It is going to take a little bit for him to finish that. I think on the next episode I'm going to go to camp and see if I got any romance stuff with Alistair. Let me look at where he is in the... No, that's not the right thing. I gotta look in inventory. You need to see where he is in the care meter. He's love already, so we're good. All I gotta do is talk to him in the camp, and I think we're gonna get the romance scene. I'm probably gonna skip it because it's actually very embarrassing, and also I don't want to get blocked on YouTube. or embarrass anybody in my family who's watching this. All right, so I'll see y'all next time. It's been 50 minutes, so see y'all next time, and next time it's going to be true love, I'm sure. Bye-bye.